I'm going to share with you a cold email template that only contains 4 lines that we're using to book over 100 meetings per month. It's very simple, so bear with me. Before we get into it, let me show you some of the results quickly. So this is only for our internal campaigns. It doesn't even include all of our clients. So we booked over 130 sales calls over the last 30 days. Taking into account it was Christmas season, and with our clients included, you can add another 30 to 50, so around 200 meetings per month. So now to show you a bit more about how this template actually works and why it actually works. So the structure is really simple. It's first, we want to have a first line that makes a statement about the business. So something we analyze about them that basically when they read it, it leaves the impression is like, oh, this person knows who I am. It's not just a random cold email. So it could be like, notice you're running Facebook ads. If we took it out of a B2B context and make it super simple, it would be like, let's say we were looking at someone's Instagram profile. It would be like, notice you're trying to lose some weight. Notice you're trying to make some money online. Like something that basically makes a stress statement and the person reads it. They're like, oh, this is true about me. Now the second step is that we want to have our offer that relates to what the pain point or the thing they're sharing or something we analyze about them. So notice you're running Facebook ads. We can help you do cold email. So it's not like we don't have this first line that has like no basically link with the second one. Is our offer is only based on their current situation. So notice you're trying to lose some weight. Like I was on your Instagram profile. Notice you're trying to lose some weight. We actually provide a 6-week transformation program interested in more information. So you really want to think when you're doing your cold email and reverse engineer is like, this is my solution. Where can I find information about people that basically states that they could have a potential need with my solution? So notice you're running Facebook ads. We can help you with cold email. Notice you're selling X product on Amazon. We can help you sell something else. So it's really like, notice this. Here's our solution. This is super important because most people get this wrong as they think this first line of personalization at the beginning of the email is enough to book calls. Whereas if your offer doesn't relate to what you're stating inside of this first AI personalized line, it doesn't matter. If I say like, hey, notice you're frequently posting on LinkedIn, I can help you lose weight. Doesn't work because it's like, oh, this person knows about me, but what he's offering has nothing to do with my pain point. But if I say, notice you're posting like often on LinkedIn, we offer ghost writing services that can help you win like 30 hours per month, whatever. This is relevant. So super important. So block 2, like I said, email to the second sentence is explaining about your mechanism, how it works. Add some proof if possible. And a CTA. So relevant trigger, mechanism, outcome. And the thing is here when you're stating your offer. So the first level would be like, we can help you lose weight under 4 weeks. And then if you want to have something a bit better than the average and have like some specific outcomes, like we help our clients lose between 2 and 6 kilos per month with this type of mechanism. And then the CTA, you want to have something super low friction that basically justify them having an action. You want to have something where the outcome overlies the friction. So it would be like, open to a quick call if the person wants to lose weight, and a 15-minute call. A 15-minute call could be relevant because spending 15 minutes to potentially lose weight is like good outcome with friction. Although if you're saying like open meeting up for like a 1 hour, like a 1 hour meeting in presence in New York, and the person is based in Texas, obviously it's not going to work because the fact of like going out of your office and having a meeting, etc. The friction is going to be too high, considering the potential outcome. This is like extreme cases, obviously. It's just to understand how it works. And the good thing is that you might think like, okay, this is good, but how do I do this at scale? Because you might send like 20, 30 emails of this, like 30, 50, even up to 100, 200, but only maybe one person will be interested in doing this, even though your email is really good. So the thing is, we want to keep this really good email, but automate it also. So we have like quality and quantity. Before you used to do like either quality but low quantity, or either a lot of quantity but low quality. Today with AI, you can do a lot of quantity, keeping a really high quality. I'm going to give you some actual example we're using for our clients right now, using this type of framework. So let's go into it. Let's see. So what we're saying is, if I load the email, and you'll see it, the structure is overall the same. It's like, hey Eric, we're currently investing in businesses interested in investing in businesses in the AI-driven sales tool space and came across Lexus. So here, the person is right away, like it's catching the attention, is because we're currently looking to invest in businesses in his industry. So this person has an AI-driven sales tool, and we're using Play to find out what is the industry, and then we're like, we're looking to invest in this industry. I came across your company, and then interested in a quick audit. This works really very well. To show you another example, let's see quickly for someone who's in a totally different industry. So now it's someone selling e-commerce, and these are companies we just launched a few days ago, and we're already booking meetings and interested replies just to show you it works. So, hello, Kerry. I noticed on your website you're selling olive oil. So, okay, interesting. What is the offer? We help retailers expand their catalog without holding inventory by launching a creative marketplace and onboarding supplies. So I think this could be a bit better, but our clients want it to be that way. We're basically saying like, hey, you're selling this, and actually, let me see if I have another example because I think we had a better copy. Yeah, basically we're saying like, hey, you're selling this product, we can help you sell like more of this product, for example. This works pretty well. And let's find the last example. Uh, da, da, da. Let me see if I have one quickly. So here, another example. Hey, Andres, notice you're part of a fractional CMO agency. Okay, interesting. We helped this client, another CMO company, book around 10 qualified sales calls per month, with company like X, Y, and Z, open to a good call. So you see the process is always the same. It's like, I noticed something about you, and this is why I'm contacting you because my offer, is related to what I've assumed about you, whatever. So this works really well because like a few reasons. Like first of all, you're like standing out from the crowd. People receive a shit ton of email every month. Now you have something that is a bit different. And once you have this, and then the service you actually, obviously the service you actually sell, there needs to be a product market fit, and it needs to have some demand. But this is basically the like kind of secret sauce that boxes a lot of meeting at the moment. Now let's check quickly. So you might say like, how do we automate this? So it's actually pretty simple. It always starts in our case, mostly from the company's website or their LinkedIn profile, etc. So here we have a bunch of e-commerce website and the prompt is, and this is using Clay, by the way. So it's like a Google Sheet and you can connect all sorts of tools to make your outreach more efficient. So we're saying it's like, find the main product category that's being sold on this website. Then we give a few examples. So for Apple, it would be mobile phones. For Nike, it would be output sneakers. And then output, I noticed on your website you're trying to sell products. So I noticed you're trying to sell beauty products, sneakers, etc. So if we check a few examples, let's see. So they seem to sell bracelets of all. So bracelets. And what does Clay say? Notice on your website that you're selling bracelets. Like pretty easy. Let's find like a random one. So this maybe okay. This. Mm. So they sell like fake nails. I'm not an expert, but I would assume this is the case. Notice you're selling press nails. You're selling press on nails. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is basically how it works. If we take another example, if I showed you the one with the like we're interested in investing in this type of industry, I go quickly. So here we're asking, you're an AI-powered web. So this one is a bit more specific, but basically like go on the website, check the no, determine the activity focus descriptions of general labels. I think we might have used ChatGPT. Sometimes a good thing to do is like you might want to think like, what is the kind of like output I want to get from the website, and then you ask ChatGPT to make a prompt to find this as the more accurately possible. So here we have some things in. So here, let's say electric vehicle charging. Let's check the other website actually. This one. Yeah. So electric vehicle charging. So yeah, it works pretty well that way. So the reason why it works is because the first time we're saying it's not like some bullshit compliment. It's something that is relevant to what we're selling. The mechanism we're selling is clear. This is super important also, and this is what we look for when we are onboarding a client more and more, is that the thing that they sell is tangible. Like if they explain me their offer and I cannot understand it without like a bit of research, or if basically what they're selling, I do not understand it clearly, I know this client is probably not going to perform well, then I'll do a bit of research. If it's just because I lack knowledge in a certain market, but then I understand I can frame it in another way. Maybe we'll take it on. But if what you're selling is like super complicated and nobody understands, even the people in your industry, it's not going to work. So this is super important. Also, like sell something that is tangible. If I say to people like, "Hey, I can set up your email with DKIM, DMARC, and SPF and URL redirection so that we do not land in spam and contact your like ideal prospect." Like nobody's gonna give a fuck. It's gonna be like super boring. But if I just say like, hey, we can book you calls directly in your agenda, and the only thing you have to do is like show up to the call, and it will be on a performance basis. Now it's interesting. Although on the back end, I am doing like the DKIM, SPF, etc., but nobody cares about that. So sell an outcome, do not sell your technical stuff. And obviously, like I said before, the friction you have to engage with your prospect must be worth the outcome. So if you're selling something, and what you give in return, or what you're asking from the prospect, must be little enough for them to accept it based on the outcome, which is super important. So if you would not have to like want to worry about all of this and just benefit from our expertise working with around 20 clients right now, over 100 clients on the agency industry, you can work with us. We'll just have a quick call. What is included? So you'll share with us a block list of people we should not contact, partners, clients, etc. We will build a calendar for you, or you can share us your calendar where we will book the meetings in depth. We will create the custom domains for you, configure all of the inboxes, make everything super clean so we don't land in spam and don't hurt your company's reputation. SPF, DKIM, DMARC, all the technical good stuff. We'll connect your inboxes to an automated tool that has good deliverability, something like Smart Lead, Email Bison, etc. We'll warmup the inbox so you have perfect deliverability again. You will share with us who is your ideal customer. We will do all of the like data scraping, find the emails, verify them, find the phone numbers, all of the good stuff. We will source your leads based on all of your criteria. We will create an offer that is basically adapted to cold email, and that will actually convert with cold traffic based on what you're currently selling, and make you some suggestions. We will verify the copy together, and we will launch the campaigns. We will take care of all of launching all of the campaigns, monitoring all of the different type of KPIs, look at your reply rate, your bounce rate. If anything goes south, we will change everything right away. We will manage your inbox, so answer to all interested leads within 10 minutes. We will call people right away who answer to your email, say they're interested, to do the appointment setting. We will disqualify leads if needed, if you have certain requirements. We will then follow up with you once you have a call to understand where it's staging inside of your pipeline, and you'll be attributed to a dedicated account manager that will answer any of your questions within a few hours. You have an onboarding with either me, someone with my team, weekly updates, monthly calls, revenue tracking, everything that can guarantee you basically a successful adventure with cold email. So if this sounds good for you and you want to book cold on a performance basis also, feel free to book a call using the first link or one of the first links inside of the description. We can have a quick call and see whether it would be a fit for your business. Otherwise, I'll see you around in the next video.